So as you guys know, this game is a very tactical game. It's all about creeping corners, sound whoring, and making sure you have the upper hand advantage on your enemy before you engage. With a very fast time to kill, it makes it very hard to run and gun in this title. But I'm about to show you 4 or 5 very specific techniques that were pretty much out in this game when it first dropped. But I still don't see a lot of people using them. I still don't see a lot of people abusing them. And I wish I did see more people using these techniques, because it basically gives you more aggressive gameplay in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which is already a campy enough game. I would prefer to see more people running gunning, so I'm going to make a video today to help you guys improve your running gun skill. Now, as you guys know, a lot of people run around the map just like this. Regular sprinting. I don't know why people do this too often. It's very pointless when you have tac sprint in the game. Now, tac sprint runs out very quickly, as you just saw, and in order to get tac sprint, you have to walk, get back to tac sprint. Get your tac sprint, you walk, get back to tac sprint. Very slow, very obnoxious, so nobody deals with that, and they just regular sprint, or they tac sprint until they have to regular sprint, and they stick with regular sprint for the rest of the time. But you have to learn how to slide cancel. It's a very easy technique. You probably see millions of other people out there use this technique, including myself in a lot of my commentaries that I do or my live gameplays. You see me do this constantly. This is the fastest way to maneuver around any map, in any mode, just any possible way. You actually outrun people when you slide cancel, when they're typically running. It's the fastest way to move, and also it regenerates your tac sprint after, I believe, 2 slide cancels, and I'm going to show you right now. For, I guess PS4, I don't know Xbox controls, but for PS4, you just double tap circle. PC, you double tap C. It's very simple. You know, you run, and you get back to formation. You double tap your crouch button to get right back up, like that. Instead of, you know, tapping it once to go down to crouch, you double tap it to cancel your slide animation and keep going. Now, while you do this, you have to keep tapping the sprint button. So this might wear down your left analog stick, or it might wear down your shift key, but this is what a lot of people do. And Modern Warfare is definitely going to wear down a lot of controllers this year just because of the tac sprint and all that stuff. But this is what you just have to do. You have to run, well, tac sprint, double tap, crouch, and just keep tapping the sprint. That's all you got to do. Honestly, you don't even have to do it in a formation. You could just keep spamming the crouch button, keep spamming sprint, and it'll do itself. Very simple. And I believe, like I'll show you now, you don't get it back right away, but two slide cancels equals 1 tac sprint. You see what I'm saying? 2 slide cancels, tac sprint. 2 slide cancels, tac sprint. And this keeps you moving. It gives you momentum, helps you dip any fire or gunshots that are coming your way, helps you get to cover quicker. It's a very useful technique that I think everybody should learn. So that should be number 1 for what you should be learning in this game. But also another mistake that a lot of people do is when you're trying to approach any type of building, a lot of people still run and gun. You have to understand, this is a very tactical game. If you come sprinting in here, someone's going to be sitting right here waiting for you. Easy kill for them. Very easy kill. So what you have to learn is that you need to pre-aim these actual alleyways, but you could do that while you're still sprinting. If you're just sprinting up and you slide in, you could just aim in. Easy as that. Instead of sprinting in and aiming, well, you can do that as well, you can aim, but a lot of people just blindlessly run into buildings. They don't care about their corners. You're going to get shot. So the best technique I can give you is to just basically slide into a building. Easiest possible way of maneuvering any type of inside building. Same thing with this yellow building up here. Let me get set up here. Just slide inside, clear it out. Very simple. Slide inside, clear it out. Much more effective than peeking it. They see you, they drill you. If they're already ready for you to come this angle, they're getting first shot on you. You have to understand, when you approach a building, you don't know who's in here. There could be 1 person. There could be 2 people, 3, a full team. You don't know what's going on. So if you're just going to peek that, they're drilling you. This isn't Black Ops 4 with 150 health people. This is Modern Warfare. You die in like 2-3 shots. If they see just your arm, they're going to just drill you out, and you're going to be dead. So the best scenario, if you want to run and gun in any situation, just slide around it. Slide. It's very effective. You get the upper hand now. So now when they're pre-aiming there, they have to quickly adjust over here where you are. While you had all the time in the world to see where they're at in this room, you can lock onto them, engage, kill. Very simple stuff. Also, sound whoring is very effective in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. People listen to footsteps more than anything else in this video game. So let's say we're running and gunning. We're doing the slide cancel technique that I just taught you in the beginning of this video. And we're running up to this building. Now, instead of continuing to slide cancel like this where they can hear you, I guarantee you if someone's sitting right here, they're going to hear you from all the way, probably around here. They will hear your footsteps. Guaranteed. So if you're just slide canceling or just sprinting as usual, they're going to hear you. They're going to pre-aim you. They're going to kill you. So if you're approaching this building right here, let's say you are spawning over here, you're just running around the map, and you got to this point, I would continue to slide cancel. Keep your tack sprint going, nice and fast movements. But right around here, I would start doing the tack sprint cancel. Now, this is something that I really enjoy, and you see me do in a lot of my gameplays or just a lot of my commentaries, is I'll do this. You see, it helps you move quickly, but it's more quiet than sprinting around, stomp, 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 stomp. It's little tiny stomps. But if you're versing someone who's not paying attention, they're not going to pay attention to that. It doesn't sound like footsteps. They're going to be listening for this. This is what they're listening for. They're listening for the footsteps that are consistent. They know the sound. They hear the sound. They recognize the sound. They're going to pre-aim it. They don't know this. There's so many random sounds in this game that this could be anything. They don't know. So this is a very effective way of approaching a building if you want to keep your momentum. Instead of doing this and camping and waiting for someone to come out or walking up, which is a very effective way of doing things as well. I suggest walking a lot more too. It helps you get into situations while being quiet. But if you really want to run and gun and you want to keep being effective, just do tactical sprint cancels. Very simple. You just tack sprint, which is, double tap your left stick, double tap shift. You tack sprint, but you let go. Completely let go of your left stick or completely let go of the W key and stop. And just keep doing that over and over. Approach it. If it's clear, nobody in here, just go back to your slide cancel and just keep on moving. But you got to be careful when you approach buildings in this game. People could be camping in any situation. They could be camping here. They could be camping there. They could be camping up there. They could be camping right here, pre-aiming this. You have to play it safe. One wrong move can completely wipe you clean. And there's nothing you could do about it. Now, it's one last technique that I want to show you guys that's very effective. This is probably the most effective move, and a lot of people complain about this, but honestly, I think everybody should be doing it because it helps you run and gun. Now, let's say someone is going to be sitting right around here. They're pre-aiming me from right here. So if I'm running this corner, they're going to see me here. Now, if I'm a good player, I'm going to know someone's going to be either pre-aiming me there, whatever. I'm going to jump this. I'm not just going to slowly peek this and let them gun me down because they have the first sight on me. No, I'm going to make sure I get the advantage. So they have to, instead of just watching me creep out, they have to snap over. They have to get the reaction time up, which if they're a good player, they'll snap and probably kill me. But if they're a little slow on it, I'll probably get the upper hand advantage. Now, you can always do this, but if you just jump once, you stay still. As you see right here, you're done. And also, if you jump once, it takes a second for you to start moving again, start strafing. That little time, it's like 2 seconds or so where you are very slow while moving after the first jump, which makes you a very easy target. Now, what I like to do is double jump. I see nobody use this technique. Nobody besides a few tryhards and pub matches. But this is so effective in ways that I can't even explain. Double jumping is simple. It's what it says. Double jump. You double tap X. You double tap whatever your jump key is twice. It's very simple. I don't suggest doing it while sprinting like this. I suggest doing it while tack sprinting because you get a little bit more momentum. But instead of jumping and standing still and they shoot you, you could just double jump. Keep moving a little bit more because as you see when you jump and start moving, it's a little slow. But double jumping, you get a little more momentum. Now, I like to do this while breaching into buildings as well because I feel like you get a little bit more of a oomph compared to out in the open like this. But let's say that we're coming into a building like this. Someone's camping right here, okay? And we're going to approach the building from this angle. Now, of course, I can run in. I can creep it. I can run in and jump, stand still. He shoots me. Or you could double jump, which is a lot more effective indoors. Keeps you moving. See how I got all the way to the outside of here to get some cover? I got all the way to this cover so I can be safe, but I can still engage the whole time. Through the first jump, I was able to engage, and the second jump, I was able to engage the whole time. Very effective maneuver, keeps you moving, and it's just easy to do. It's nothing too complicated. Very simple stuff. But guys, that's the majority of the techniques I want to show you guys today. Very simple stuff, like I said in the beginning of the video. It's nothing too insane, nothing too hard for you to learn. It's extremely easy stuff, and I think any of you guys could learn these techniques, and they'll help you run and gun. Slide cancel, keeps you moving fast. The double jump, very simple stuff. You know what I'm saying? The slide to aim, very simple. You know, the little tack, silent tack run. Very simple. All these techniques help you run and gun in this video game. Keeps you moving fast, keeps you being mobile, and it helps you get a little bit more tactical with this game, because you know this game is all about holding corners, holding angles. You got to adapt a little bit while running and gunning in this game. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like. If you didn't, just make sure you dislike it, whatever you prefer. And make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know if these tips even helped you at all, or if they didn't. I always prefer to hear you guys' personal opinion. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.